Now today we have discussed about collision theory. Now why should we have to learn this collision theory? So that collision theory to explain the chemical reaction process, how they forming product, how they reactants are uh, react together and to forming the product. Clear? Now here in this collision theory, we have the six or 5 points is there. That points are collision theory. Now first point, whatever that reaction is going there from the reactant to product, that reaction to occur, the reaction to occur, the reactant must collide together. The reactants must collide each other. What is the first point? Reactants must collide each other. Collide each other. This is the first fact. The must be the reactants are collide each other. Is it clear? Due to due to bond break and new bond form and to form product. In the reactants, the old bond is break. See here, old bond broken. As the same way, new bond form. New bond is formed. To form product. What is form? Product is form. Look at here. Must be collide each other in between the reactants. Why? Due to the what is there here? Old bond broke and the new bond is formed and to form the product. When the reactants are to combine together and they're between the collision in between the forming of new bond and to form the product. The old bond is break and the new bond is formed and to form the product. Clear? That is the second part. So first point is a very important. What is that? The reactants must be what is that? Collide each other. Collide each other or collide together. And why it is collide? Why they collide? Means they collide, their bond is break and the forming of new bond, and that when it is forming the new bond, and they will get the product. Clear? And now see here, all the collisions. Third point, all the collisions don't don't form product. What is that? All the collision don't form the product. Is that clear? Why they're not forming of all that collisions from the not form the product? Why? See here, the reactants. One is the factor is there. Orientation factor. Orientation. Orientation factor. Now one factor is depend on one factor. For example, see here, the number of reactants combined together, they come in collision with each other. There is not proper way of orientation. There is no proper way of orientation. They cannot form the product. If the molecule have proper way of orientation, if the molecules are have the proper way of orientation, they can forming of product. Clear? If maybe you are not having the proper way of collision, they cannot be form the product. I will give them one example. Look at here. Now I am right here. This is the A, and this one is the B, and this is the A, B. B of the reactants and A of the reactants. combine together, they coming to the collide together, and see here they coming proper way. They coming proper way. When they combine together, now we getting here is the activation complex. What is you get? Activation complex like this. So here is a when after the collide, the old bond is break. They know they form the new bond and we get the product. What we'll get here? AB. This is we call the activation complex. The orientation is the proper way is there. If don't have the proper way of orientation of the reactants, that cannot be form the product. The proper way of the orientation is there, they can form the product. The orientation is properly there, that is form the product. So maybe the reactants are zigzagly, they what is that zigzagly they collide there, they cannot form the product. Must be they have what is that proper way of orientation. Look at here. Here is a A. Now here is a B. The B molecules are coming to the different way and A molecules are coming to the different way. Here is the collisions is possible, but there is a proper way of collision is not there. Their improper way of collision is there. Their collision, they collide there, but that not proper. But here, when this not form the, what is that? No form the product. Clear? No from the product. So that is the one factor is depend there. So when the reactant molecules have proper orientation to form the product, if maybe don't have the proper orientation, they cannot be formed. Instead of this one, I give the one example, hydrogen iodide. Look at here, formation of hydrogen iodide. Here is the hydrogen I am taken here. This is the iodine. Now see here, they coming proper way of to collide. See here, now we know that already here formation of, what is that? Here formation of activation complex. What is that? Activation complex. Now, right, next one we get the 2 moles of hydrogen iodide. The hydrogen molecules and hydrogen molecules, they are combined together. They're colliding between the hydrogen and iodide. Now their proper way of collide there. So they're forming the product. If maybe that zigzagly collide there, they're not form the hydrogen iodide. Simple example. So that is the, all the collisions don't form the product. Clear? That is why, because of due to orientation factor. Clear? Right. Next one. Look at here. The fourth point. The fourth point is the the reactant molecule. Whatever that reactant molecule have the minimum energy. The reactant molecule have the reactant molecules must have minimum energy, must have minimum energy. Okay, now visible. Okay, minimum energy. That energy we call the threshold energy. That energy is called what is that? Threshold energy. Threshold energy. That is indicated by ET. Clear? Now see here, the reactant molecules must have, the reactant molecule must have minimum energy to form product. To form product, to form product, that energy is called the threshold energy. So the reactant molecules internally, they having the sum of energy. If that equal to the threshold energy means where we start the chemical reaction, means new bonds are forming and to form the product, that is we call the threshold energy. If the molecules consist of threshold energy, means they having the product formation of energy, that is we call the threshold energy. What is that? The reactant molecule must have minimum energy to form product. Clear? That is we call the threshold energy. If maybe not have the threshold of energy, maybe not have threshold energy, means active, it's not form the product. They don't have the capacity of to form the product. Clear? That energy is still required for the formation of product. So we externally to give the energy to the reactant which don't have that minimum of energy to form the product by the temperature, by the heating. Clear? Now they can be observe the temperature, they can be go to the active threshold energy, means the normally the reactant energy in that internally there's some of energy that not be forming that any product. When you give the temperature to that reactant, they can be activated uh, to threshold energy. There they can form the product. That is we call the activation energy. Clear? Activation energy means threshold energy minus normal energy of the reactant. Normal energy of the reactant. Clear? Now the fifth point. I go for the fifth point. Fifth point is the, what is the fifth point? Collisions between the, what is that? Collisions. Collisions between the molecules having threshold energy. Threshold energy. Threshold energy. That collisions are we called, that collisions are called, that collisions are called, what is that? Fruitful collisions. Fruitful collisions. See here, what is the fifth point? What is giving that information? That fifth point, see here. Collisions between the molecules. Collision between the molecules having the threshold energy. So the reactants which having the threshold energy, they're in between the going to the collisions. And when it is going to the collision between that which having the threshold energy, we getting the product. What is that? We get the product. Now when we getting the product, that type of collisions we call the fruitful collisions. This is the fifth point. Clear? And next one, what is the difference? What is the active energy? Active energy means, see here, active energy EA equal to threshold energy minus next reactant normal energy. Reactant normal energy. This is the sixth point. Active energy equal to threshold energy minus reactant normal energy. So finally here, what is there here? In this threshold collision theory or Lindemann, this is we call the collision theory. Collision theory or Lindemann's theory. Collision theory or Lindemann's theory. Very important. So this is class about the collision theory. I hope you understand. Is that clear? Right. Thank you.